So then we got the Cadillac Ranch. Are you nervous? Excited?
Excited.
Yeah.
More excited, yeah.
What are you hoping to come out of it with this
Getting more fans. That's the big thing. That's kind of what we all look for is, definitely the more fans you have. But we have a big following here. We have people, like Linda was saying, we have a lot of people going with us to Nashville,
How many folks are going down? This is like a Bills away game.
Yeah.
When the Bills won, this is cool, though. I think it's cool.
We were hoping the hockey team was playing down there that day, but
right.
it's Nashville's opening night, but it's not against the Sabres, unfortunately.
Yeah. So how many folks do you think you got going down with you?
At least 30, I bet.
Really?
Yeah, 30 to 50.
Really?
And we have people from out of town. I have a lot of relatives still in Florida, Texas. Uncle lives in Tennessee, so
Everyone's going to come over and see you.
Haven't seen him in a long time, so they're going to come over.
Is there any? Have you got any interest from labels at all, or are you been talking to labels, or is that not even in the game plan? Are you more interested in just releasing stuff yourself?
Exactly. Yeah, we want to release things ourselves right now, and then we'll see what happens in the future. But we're actually working on writing some more songs and coming up with a full CD.
How hard is it to, obviously you guys work day jobs. How hard is it to get time away? For like you, Lair, how hard is it to? That's got to be a consideration,
Oh, it is, and I live an hour away from all these guys as well. So yeah, it's sparing.
That's the one problem when you're trying to, feed the art side of you and then the reality side. You got to work to pay bills, and you still got to take some time off to do this stuff.
You have to come to you while you're laying in bed, and you forget them by the time you get out to work the next day.
Will there ever be a period where you just take X amount of time off and try to do like a tour, an East Coast tour or anything like that?
We'd love to do that, if the money was there.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
That's the hard part right there. It's tough to do this,
Yeah, it is.
It's a really tough thing to break into.
Definitely, especially at our age, because we're all so well established, with homes and
right.
Everything. It wasn't like we were younger and we could just go right out and decide to move to Nashville.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Who cares?
What's the difference?
Dude, I think about it all the time, though.
So, what other national acts have you guys opened up for? You've opened up for a bunch. You guys were regulars of Paradise too. It's got to hurt you.
It's
and I'm sure you guys wish Jimmy and Sue the best too.
Oh, definitely.
But it's tough, isn't it? And you own a business.
Yep.
Exactly how hard it is to do business up here. And sometimes it's.
Definitely, yeah. I feel terrible that closed. They're both great people, and we've opened for Eric Church, Jamie Johnson, which was a highlight. Eric Church twice, Chris Cagle.
They did a lot of country acts, and that's another thing about that club that was kind of unique.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just your typical rock and roll club or up and coming metal acts or anything like that. They really did dedicate a lot of time to country acts.
Exactly. Yeah. And they had pretty good crowds there for that, but I don't know what happened with the.
It's
when the national act's not there, then you still got to pay your bills.
You got a giant room to fill. We used to kid around and say how many times can Hit and Run play the room. You got a giant room to fill. It's a tough one.
Yeah,
and I think they did a great job. And like I say, anybody that has a business in Western New York, it's a joke that I tell everybody we're the biggest gamblers in the world.
Yeah.
Whether you gamble, go to Vegas and gamble or not, having a business in Western New York makes you the biggest gambler.
Definitely, I'd agree with that.
Out there. Yeah. So what other opening acts? I'm sorry about that. What are
Craig Morgan. We opened for Craig Morgan. We did the Langford Jamboree. We opened for Mark Chestnut and Joe Diffie at one time. A lot of nice ones.
Yeah.
Nice upcoming acts and stuff.
How does someone get a hold of your discs right now?
You go on our website, UndrgroundStampede.com.
Once again, Josh, what's that website?
I'm leaving it up to you.
Undrgroundstampede.com.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Or you can just download from iTunes.
Yeah, iTunes.
How's that?
So you're on iTunes?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, we want to remind everybody that October 8th, it starts in Nashville. I want to thank you guys for coming down and wish you the best of luck. Will you come on the show after you come back and let us know how things went?
Definitely.
Thanks so much, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.